Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another wonderful episode of me playing Mario 64. It's like a dream come true. We are actually going to one of my favorite levels, and before I regret saying that I do want to point out this is actually a kind of a frustrating level, but it is my belief that in games you can have good, frustrating levels, and that is a subject for a completely, separate conversation. But I love this stage. I love the Egyptian theme. The jumping mechanics and stuff are put to good use here, in my opinion. Sadly, I've kind of forgotten a lot about this stage, and I know I can't remember how to get up top now. I think I was actually supposed to use that red dude. Really? Come here. Yeah, there you go. Take that. I think I'm supposed to actually use that red enemy. It's technically a shy guy, I think, to get up top there. But I messed that up. But that's cool because I don't mind going this way. It's telling me to go after the bird star first. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to go around and explore, have some fun. While I do that, though, I do have a couple things I wanted to talk about, as per usual. See, make sure. No, I don't think I can get up there. And Mario's doing weird stuff. Okay, so the biggest thing, in my opinion, that I've been talking to people about this week is the Marvel big event that is coming up. For those of you who don't know, Marvel will be starting an event called Secret Wars. That title may sound familiar because there's been 2 other Marvel events, maybe more, with that title. But the point of all this is that this is going to set up some big storyline. I don't know the whole idea with the storyline, where all of the worlds are going to kind of clash, and they're going to be put into this thing called Battle World, I believe. And there's a really cool kind of listing that a couple of different sites did with all the information that we know about Battle World, because Marvel's released some images as kind of like teasers. Hold on. Yeah, here we go. Smooth. That's how good I am. Alright. Some images that will, kind of showcase the different areas of Battle World. Like, it's kind of ridiculous how many different Marvel universes and sub-universes are getting their own little world. Wait, where is that? Gotta find that. To give you just a small example, the best thing, like, it makes sense, like, Ultimates kind of have their own thing, because apparently the big clash is between the Ultimate Universe and the 616 Marvel Universe, which is, for those of you who don't know, oh, that was some skill right there, is the main Marvel world. Good job. Now I gotta remember where to go. Because we don't go in yet. Anyway, the point is that, then like Age of Apocalypse and House of M and a few of their really big storylines that people loved over the years, have their own little areas. Oh, well, screw you, fine. I ain't chasing after that. So that's really good. But then you have like a couple others, like the Noir one has their own, and Hulks all have their own. Oh, you gotta be precise with that jumping. You can fall off into the quicksand. Like the Hulks have their own, there's a bunch of different ones. But then, like, there's some from comics that Marvel hasn't even published in 50 years, There are a couple of places that, like, oh no. Alright then, I guess the answer was yes. Okay. But I think, like Arcade has his own, the villain Arcade has, like, his own thing. I don't know. There's a bunch of different ones. Spider-Man has like 3 or 4. Howard the Duck and a lot of the other animal heroes apparently have their own. Like, I'd expect like Spider-Ham and Thorg to show up there. But anyway, so they're going to release these issues, and it's going to be a big final battle and everything apparently. And from what it sounds like, it's going to end the Marvel Universe. Now, I'm going to say this, and I've already had like 15 people contradict me on this, but I guarantee you, unless I'm just... how did I miss that? Unless I'm just completely forgetting something, which is possible. I'm not saying I'm always right. But DC has done this before. DC is technically on like their third or fourth complete universe reset with the New 52. However, Marvel has always done softer resets, where they don't reset the entire history, they don't reset everybody, they'll reset like a large group, or start over at number 1, but not get rid of the origin and get rid of all the back stuff. I got really lucky right there. But this is their first big full universe restart, where it looks like they really want to streamline some stuff. Yes, they're probably going to make it a lot more like their movie universe. That's what everybody's talking about. I wish I could say. I mean, some parts of that I'd be okay with, some parts I'm not. Whatever. We'll see how. I'm going to give this a chance. My point is, though, like, everybody's throwing stuff at me like Heroes Reborn and like in the 70s where the X-Men books quit for a while. Those aren't complete resets. Those are soft resets and soft reboots, whatever you want to call them. So there's that. I don't know if this is going to be good. I'm interested. I do know a lot of people who keep telling me that they would love to read comics again, but they don't want to go read 300 issues of X-Men, or have to ask me every time something comes up in X-Men or Spider-Man that they don't get. Spider-Man's really bad too. I was trying to explain a Spider-Man plot to someone the other day, and I realized that you kind of have to know a bunch of other plots to... Anyway, the thing is, I try to tell these people, go to independent comics, or, Image, or something that's usually has a shorter run list, but they want to... they're seeing all these comic book movies, there we go, and they want to, be a part of that world. I totally get it. So maybe this will be good for a lot of people. For the people that are out there saying this is, again, someone ruining your childhood, I really feel sorry for your childhood. Like, really. It seems very fragile. Michael Bay's ruining your childhood. Everybody's ruining your childhood. I just go, work on your childhood. Maybe go see a shrink or something. Anyway. All in all, oh, that was cool. I'm going to give it a chance. I'm not saying it's going to be good. I'm not saying it's going to be bad. I really don't know if I'm going to give this big event a chance at the end of it, the Battle World. I will probably pick it up in trade. Let's just put it that way. I am a big fan lately. I love single issue comics, but it's just expensive, and I don't know. I love comics, but right now I've been collecting everything in trade or Comixology. I've been reading a lot of stuff digitally. And I know for some people that's blasphemous, but whatever. Continuing on with the Marvel theme, though, for this. You punk. Come here. Try that again. No. Don't swoop away. You swoop this way. Yeah, screw your head. There you go. Wait, what? Dumbass. Stupid cacti. Alright. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So the Jessica Jones TV show. For those who don't know, 4 TV shows got listed for Netflix. Daredevil's the first one that's going to be coming out, and I believe right after that is Jessica Jones. Well, they're finishing up all their casting. They're shooting Daredevil currently, or maybe have just finished. And then they're doing their casting for Jessica Jones. A man named David Tennant, whom I hear is like a doctor or something, will be playing the Purple Man in the Jessica Jones Alias-esque TV show. Don't get that confused. Her comic book was called Alias, but there was also a TV show called Alias, but they had nothing to do with each other. Which is weird, because I think there was also an Alias comic for a little while. Oh, no. Really? Wait. Fly! Listen, fat ass, when I tell you to fly, you fly, alright? Okay, what was I saying? Oh, so he's going to be playing the Purple Man, which is kind of... Most people are like, who the hell is that? Trust me, if you read enough comics, you know who the Purple Man is. He was a big villain for a while, but probably the craziest thing he did, he has mind control powers. He can control people. And at one point in the comics, let's just put it bluntly, he essentially mentally and probably physically, rapes Jessica Jones and becomes kind of her big enemy there for a good long while. Okay, so I'm interested to see how they handle this in the TV show, if they'll go through that, if they'll try to do something completely different. They're probably going to do something completely different. What I want to see, though, is I would love to see this villain kind of come back to prominence through him being really good in the show. Tennant's a good actor. I have a feeling if anybody can do kind of this psychotic mind control bullshit artist justice, I think he can. And so I'm interested to see how that works. That's the long and short of that. Okay, stay. This music is way too happy for the current situation I'm in, where I feel like I'm... no. Alright. My nerves are getting to me, people. I'm sorry. Hold on. We got this. If you fall, I swear... Oh, no! Oh. You know what? Screw this. I'm not wrecking myself with my nerves, technically. Just, I'm coming here, because there's a star in here somewhere. I'm going to get it, and I'm going to feel better about myself, and then I'll go back and do that one. Because, Jesus Christ, I thought I was up below a gasket. Alright, some interesting news, continuing still technically with Marvel, but also talking about Fox, that a lot of people, I don't think were aware of. A while back, we heard a rumor that Fox wanted to do an X-Men TV show. I remember hearing this rumor, and I also vaguely remember hearing the rumor that it was supposed to be based off of Peter David's X Factor, which, if you have not read Peter David's X Factor, and you were a comic book fan, you need to correct this. Peter David's X Factor was great. Come on, big boy. Just need to flip up on you. No. Oh, shit. Mario. Ugh. Thanks, get off me. Alright, gotta unflatten myself. Wait, what are you doing? Stop. Don't beg him. That was a weird moment with the crouch controls. Stop. Must learn to jump. Learning to jump. There we go. Alright. Okay, so, all that, we kind of had heard rumors of. So, latest news pretty much implicates that this is a real thing. Maybe not the X Factor stuff, though I'm still fingers crossed on that one. But definitely that Marvel is looking to do in, sometime in 2016, 2017, they want to do an X-Men TV show. What is interesting to me about this is I had asked this question a while back. Fox owns the movie rights to the X-Men because of the contracts. But who has the television rights? Well, it turns out that's still Marvel. Okay, good to know, right? So Fox has actually been having to go and negotiate with Marvel to do an X-Men based television show. I find this all really interesting, but the thing to me that just as soon as I heard, let's try this again, what was going on, I knew people were going to go nuts about this, is people are already suggesting, of course, that part of Marvel's deal is going to be to have use of some of the X-Men characters for their movie universe. I don't know if I completely buy that, and I'll tell you why. Because I think the biggest thing that Marvel was missing out on was the ability to use the term mutants. I don't know, I say that, they may still want to throw Wolverine in an Avengers movie eventually. Who knows? I love this part. I love that you can climb. There's not a lot of places in this game where you can do this, but the Greats were a big deal in Super Mario World, and they kind of did a different take on them here, so I thought it was cool. It fit better with the 3D world. What was I saying? Oh, so I don't think Marvel is going to be as much into that as they're going to be into other stuff. I think they could come up with some more creative things, kind of like when Fox and Sony had that whole agreement based off of the one director, the director's contract, where they would show each other's previews. I think you might see something more like that. I'm not sure. I don't know. There's a lot of ways that could possibly go. I will say this. I would love a good X-Men TV show. I would feel remiss if I didn't say that if I didn't say that this reminded me of the Generation X televised movie, which if you've never seen it, oh my god, it is 90s awful greatness. I actually really like that movie for all of the wrong reasons. One, Max Headroom is the bad guy. Two, they made up a couple of mutants. I guess they just were like, eh. They were like, we want to have a Cyclops in here instead of Skin, which they pretty much replaced Skin, and I love Skin. Anyway, go read some Generation X comics too. This temple is really long. I'm sorry, I didn't know this was going to take this long. And I'm trying to be careful because I've lost a couple of lives just to stupid falling. Don't hit me. Don't. Ooh. A-holes. So I don't want to be too careless. Like I said, this is a fun, frustrating. Emphasis on the frustrating level. Just love the motif. Okay. Alright, I think I know which way we're going now. Okay, so a lot of people are complaining about the Marvel, universe reboot. Their childhoods, their precious childhoods, all that. The other thing is, as of recording this, Sunday night was the WWE Royal Rumble. Again, I know all of you aren't wrestling fans, so I'm going to make this brief. A lot of people were upset with the ending, and I think people take this shit way too... I'm not even saying seriously, because it's not like they don't know it's scripted and everything. I'm just... I love wrestling. I love a lot about wrestling. Sometimes the worst part of wrestling are the wrestling fans. And I just think people are overreacting a little too much. People doing a lot of stupid stuff on Twitter and canceling the network and whatever. Last bit of information I'll say, I did just read that Arnold Schwarzenegger will be the celebrity inductee for the Hall of Fame this year. So, I don't really care, but there's that. Alright. Here we go, guys. Thanks for sticking with me through that. I know that was rather long. And we might come back to this level. Might do some more here.